Imagine how terrible and sad you would feel if you experienced many tragedies in your life, including abuse and loss of your parents at the young age of 13. Well, for St. Laura Vicuña, that was the case. Laura Vicuña was born on April 5, 1891 in Santiago, Chile, to Jose Domingo Vicuña and Mercedes del Pino. When Laura was only 3 years old, her dad died as a soldier in the war. It was very tragic for her and her sister, Julia Acuña, and her mother. For that reason, she's a patron saint of loss of parents. She is also the patron saint of abuse victims, Argentina because of her heritage, and incest victims, as well as martyrs. When Laura and her sister Julia became old enough, Manuel, a bad influence in Laura's life, who always smelled of whiskey and always wanted to get with Laura, paid for their attendance at a boarding school operated by the Salesian religious order. Although Manuel was very inappropriate to Laura, she remained quiet, polite, and pure. She soon got accustomed to her life with the Salesian sisters and was very happy growing closer to God. Manuel Mora did not appreciate her distance and unwillingness to be with him. He therefore did not want her to be a nun and did not want to pay for her attendance at the boarding school that was run by the Salesian sisters. Laura was beaten twice by Manuel Mora, who wanted her to forget about becoming a nun, hence why she is the patron saint of abuse victims. She held this desire even when Mora stopped paying for her education, and when the nuns at her school learned of the conflict, they gave Laura and her sisters scholarship. Although she was grateful to her teachers, she still worried about her mother's situation, who was still with him. Through all her difficulties, St. Laura Vicuña was cared for and supported by the Salesian sisters. As time went on, Laura began to get weak and sick. She also had internal bleeding caused by Manuel Mora, who was Laura's mother's boyfriend. Due to her illness, St. Laura Vicuña later passed away with the comfort of the Salesian sisters and her mother surrounding him. Her last words were, "Mommy, I am dying. I asked this of Jesus some time ago and offered my life to him for you, that you might return to God. Mommy, before I die, will you not give me the joy of seeing you repent?" On the day of Laura's funeral, her mother returned to the sacraments and began a new life. Laura Vicuña's remains lie in the chapel of the Salesian sisters in Bahia Blanca, Argentina.